Coordinates: 24 degrees north 54 degrees east, 24 degrees north 54 degrees east, 24:54 in the Arabian Peninsula. The United Arab Emirates, also commonly known as the Emirates, is a country in Western Asia located at the eastern end of the Arabian Peninsula. It borders Oman and Saudi Arabia, and has maritime borders in the Persian Gulf with Qatar and Iran. The UAE is an elective monarchy formed from a federation of 7 emirates, consisting of Abu Dhabi, Ajman, Dubai, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Sharjah and Al Quwain. Each emirate is governed by a sheikh and, together, they form the Federal Supreme Council. One of them serves as President of the United Arab Emirates. In 2013, the UAE's population was 9.2 million, of which 1.4 million were Emirati citizens and 7.8 million were expatriates. The estimated population in 2020 was 9.89 million. Islam is the official religion and Arabic is the official language. The UAE's oil and natural gas reserves are the 6th and 7th largest in the world, respectively. Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, ruler of Abu Dhabi and the country's first president, oversaw the development of the Emirates by investing oil revenues into healthcare, education, and infrastructure. The UAE's economy is the most diversified of all the members of the Gulf Cooperation Council. While its most populous city, Dubai, is a global city and international hub, the country has become less reliant on oil and gas, and is economically focusing on tourism and business. The UAE government does not levy income tax, although there is a corporate tax in place and a 5% value-added tax was established in 2018. The UAE is recognized as a regional and a middle power. The UAE is a member of the United Nations, the Arab League, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OPEC, the Non-Aligned Movement, and the Gulf Cooperation Council. Human occupation has been traced back to the emergence of anatomically modern humans from Africa, some 124,000 BCE, through finds at the Faya2 site in Maleha, Sharjah. Burial sites dating back to the Neolithic Age and the Bronze Age include the oldest known such inland site at Jebel Buhais, known as Magan to the Sumerians. The area was home to a prosperous Bronze Age trading culture during the Al-Nur period, which traded between the Indus Valley, Bahrain and Mesopotamia, as well as Iran, Bactria and the Levant. The ensuing Wadi Sak period and 3 Iron Ages saw the emergence of nomadism as well as the development of water management and irrigation systems supporting human settlement in both the coast and interior. The Islamic age of the UAE dates back to the expulsion of the Sassanians and the subsequent Battle of Dibba. The UAE history of trade led to the emergence of Julfar, in the present-day Emirate of Ras Al Khaimah, as a regional trading and maritime hub in the area. The maritime dominance of the Persian Gulf by Emirati traders led to conflicts with European powers, including the Portuguese Empire and the British Empire. Following decades of maritime conflict, the coastal emirates became known as the Trucial States with the signing of the General Maritime Treaty with the British in 1820, which established the Trucial States as a British protectorate. This arrangement ended with independence and the establishment of the United Arab Emirates on 2 December 1971 following the British withdrawal from its treaty obligations. 6 emirates joined the UAE in 1971. The 7th, Ras Al Khaimah, joined the federation on 10 February 1972. Stone tools recovered reveal a settlement of people from Africa some 127,000 years ago, and a stone tool used for butchering animals discovered on the Arabian coast suggests an even older habitation, from 130,000 years ago. There is no proof of contact with the outside world at that stage. Although in time lively trading links developed with civilizations in Mesopotamia, Iran and the Harappan culture of the Indus Valley, this contact persisted and became wider, probably motivated by the trade in copper from the Hajar Mountains, which commenced around 3000 BCE. Sumerian sources talk of UAE as home to the Makkan or Magan people. There are 6 periods of human settlement with distinctive behaviors in UAE before Islam, which include the Hafid period from 3200 to 2600 BCE. The al-Nur culture spanned from 2600 to 2000 BCE. The Wadi Sak people dominated from 2000 to 1300 BCE. From 1200 BCE to the advent of Islam in eastern Arabia. Through 3 distinctive Iron Ages and the Maleha period. The area was variously occupied by the Achaemenids and other forces, and saw the construction of fortified settlements and extensive husbandry thanks to the development of the Falaj irrigation system. In ancient times, Al-Hasar and Quda tribal groups from southwest Arabia towards central Oman. The spread of Islam to the northeastern tip of the Arabian Peninsula is thought to have followed directly from a letter sent by the Islamic prophet, Muhammad, to the rulers of Oman in 630 CE. 9 years AFTE.